If you are somebody who traditionally identifies as a conservative, if you believe that you are a conservative, well, I'm sorry to tell you this, but Pierre Poilievre is not your guy, because Pierre Poilievre is not a traditional conservative. The modern conservative movement in Canada has nothing to do with the conservatism that you remember from your youth. If anything, the modern Liberal Party is more closely aligned with the conservatives of the past than Pierre Poilievre is. And you can see this with old school conservative politicians supporting Justin Trudeau and supporting the Liberal Party more vocally than they have Pierre Poilievre. Pierre Poilievre and the modern conservatives don't really care about freedom the way that you would think that they would. They tend to want to impose their views of the world on you. Let's take a look at what they want to do when it comes to children and puberty blockers. Let's take a look at what they want to do in terms of freedom and the Freedom Convoy. These are people who support movements that traditional conservatives are not in favor of. You, as a conservative, most likely were not supporting the Freedom Convoy. Most conservatives I knew were embarrassed by the Freedom Convoy. But Pierre Poilievre not only marched with them, but was emboldened by them and emboldened them in return. That is how he became leader of the Conservative Party, by initially supporting them. Because the conservatives are not the conservatives that you are. If you are a conservative, that is fine. And you can still vote for the Conservative Party. But we have to reckon with the fact that Pierre Poilievre is not a conservative in the way that you want a conservative leader to be. And if you want to support the modern iteration of the Conservative Party, that is fine. But if you want to return to real conservative politics in Canada, then we should not be supporting somebody who is going to drag us more towards a MAGA-style, American-style conservative politics. Because we don't want that. Real conservatives don't want that. The majority of Canadians don't want that. And the people who were previously running the Conservative Party obviously do not want that.